Yelan is coming to Genshin in 2.7 and looks absolutely amazing. And so let's go over her kit, abilities, all that right now and see if she will live up to the hype. Let's go. So MiHoYo has done it once again, releasing a teaser of a character that has gotten the community hyped up once again, and this time it is Yelan. So she's gonna be a 5-star Hydro Bow user, which is pretty cool. The last Hydro Bow user we got was Child, who was really good. However, he played a lot different to the average bow user due to his skill, and so it'll be interesting to see how a more typical bow user like Yelan fares. So firstly, let's actually take a look at her charge attack. Now usually I jump straight into their elemental skill, but her charge attack has an interesting mechanic that infers a lot about how she will be played. So it is, if Yelan spends 5 seconds off field, she will enter a breakthrough state, causing her charge shot to have 80% decreased charge time, and her charge shot will also deal bonus AoE hydro damage based on her max HP. So this is really important. There's a few other things that will have her enter this state, and so it seems like the main sort of gameplay is to get her in this state as much as possible so you can get these breakthrough shots off all the time. It also means that she does seem more of a charge shot kind of archer compared to Yoimiya, who was more of a normal attacking archer. But now what about her elemental skill? So her skill will have her send off a lifeline thing that will make Yelan rapidly sprint around marking enemies, and then when the sprint is over, all marked enemies will take damage based on Yelan's max HP. Secondly, each enemy will increase the chance of Yelan entering that breakthrough state by 34%. So firstly, this skill seems really good. Not only is it a great reposition tool for Yelan, but as long as you can mark a few enemies with the sprint, she is sure to enter the breakthrough state once again. And so this is a great way to sort of reset it and continue being in that breakthrough state that seems quite important for Yelan. Overall, this skill seems great. It'll be interesting to see how well this scales into late game. The only sort of downside to this is that it does seem like a skill much more suited to situations with many mobs and could suffer a bit in single target scenarios, as you'll only be able to get that one mark off. But now what about her elemental burst? So her burst will have her deal AoE hydro damage and create an exquisite throw. Now this exquisite throw will aid her and her party members in battle by dealing a coordinated hydro damage attack each time there is a normal attack or Yelan finishes using her skill. So this is a great burst. It definitely does seem like a more support sub DPS burst due to the fact that even when she switches out, it will still be there to aid her teammates. Also the fact that this exquisite throw will deal hydro damage. It could mean that she will be a great applier of hydro, with this meaning that she might be able to replace Shinshu in certain circumstances. Now it will be interesting to see how well this scales, but from the initial reading it does feel that Yelan will fit that support sub DPS role very well. Now this is also true with her passives, with one of them increasing the party's max HP depending on how many different element characters you possess. Also will increase her damage due to her max HP being her main scaling stat. Now finally, her last passive will increase the damage of the active character on the field whenever exquisite throw is in play every second, meaning that her burst will not only help out her teammates by attacking, but will also provide a damage boost increasing by 3.5% every second, capping out at a whopping 50%. Now this again further solidifies she is to be played as a support sub DPS, but also this is an amazing damage increase, as remember this is a damage boost, not just an attack boost, which means this gets applied at the end of the damage calculation, which means that as long as you can keep this burst up, you should see some great numbers with your party. And so that is Yelan. What an amazing looking character with great abilities that are looking to aid your characters with not only damage, but also the ever important hydro application. Now first impressions, she is looking to be a great summon. Now I say this about everyone coming out, but I do mean this for Yelan, as the fact that she's a support-like character means she'll be useful for quite some time compared to a typical main DPS character. Now, it'll be interesting to see what further information about her comes out in the coming weeks to get a more concrete idea about her, but at least right now, she's looking like the next character I'll be summoning for. But what about you guys? Will you summon for Yelan? Let me know down in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.